The Russian YouTuber Vitaly has finally got his clout and a 24-year prison sentence. Yikes. You know, I've always loved prank content. Pranks are so funny. There's the kill your best friend prank and the kiss your sister prank. There's a new revolutionary prank, okay? This defines the industry. It's the steal the cop's gun in a foreign country prank. Okay, okay, bro. Yeah, no. This guy's not uploading for a while. I mean, this guy got a personal shout out from the president of the Philippines. So he's got some real clout going on. I wish I had that level of clout. I think we need to rewind a bit. We need to ask, who is Vitaly and why is he like this? This man is an OG prank YouTuber. Back in the day, pranks were built different. It wasn't about going into public and screaming. It was about sexual harassment. It was about going up to a black person and telling him to pull his pants up because he's sagging. It was about going to a Chinese restaurant and ordering dog. Now, Vitaly himself was never shy of the racist prank, but he mostly stuck to women because he knew sex sells. He had classics such as gold digger prank, how to pick up moms, and are you pregnant? Pretty much, this guy built his entire career off harassing strangers. And now, hopefully, some strangers are going to be harassing him in prison. Now, despite being such an absolute unit and legendary OG prank YouTuber, his career fell off. So, he decides to become an IRL streamer, as you do if your career's dying. And he decides to fly to the Philippines to entertain people. Now, this entertainment includes him stealing a tricycle and a fan from a restaurant, threatening a woman on camera, jumping on a jeepneys, trying to steal a guard's gun, and of course the classic, harassed dozens and dozens of people. And he live streamed all of this. In his brain, he thought this was a great idea. This makes great content. People want to watch this. And I think the biggest issue with all this is people do want to watch this. People give him a platform to do this. But yeah, this guy essentially turned the Philippines into his own personal GTA online session. The only shit missing was the flying motorcycle shooting the rockets at cars. The prosecution doesn't need to bring any evidence because this dumbass brought it himself by live streaming all of this in 1080p. He's learning that actual people you prank aren't the same as the paid actors from 10 years ago in your shitty little prank videos. Especially when you fuck with a cop. Are you stupid? Like, how do you even think that this is funny, okay, or that you'll get away with it? I don't understand what the fuck is happening. How is this happening? How are there people this stupid? It's common sense. Shit's not too common anymore, I feel like, and it's really sad. After he was arrested, the government pretty much said, hey, let us give you a shout out, man. Let's give a big old shout out. The Philippines Interior Secretary said he will not be deported. He will be held accountable here. The president himself literally reacted to the stream. He said, this is an example of foreigners abusing Filipino kindness, and obviously he publicly condemned the behavior. Do you know how astronomically fucking bad you have to have messed up for a president of an entire nation to hate watch your stream? Do a reaction video, like he's a commentary channel of your stream where you commit felonies. This jackass has become the first IRL streamer and probably just streamer or content creator to get a personal hate watch and a personal diss from a world leader. 10 years ago, not a single president would bat an eye at a content creator. And now they're getting fucking shout outs about how those motherfuckers in our prison, we're holding this asshole accountable. And they're proud of that. But yeah, now Vitaly's being held and detained in Camp Bangong Diwa. I would Google how to pronounce it, but I'm letting hopes and prayers carry that pronunciation. And apparently it's also known as...
Now they call it the Gulag, an immigration detention center in the Philippines that has been making headlines for all the wrong reasons.
The Gulag, which is just a great name. And a quick description of this Gulag. It is a rat-infested, 30 people per cell, no bail, no phone, no steroid cycle, no live streaming prison. Honestly, let's just see him try to do the pull your pants up prank in there. Like, he honestly went from 5-star hotels to 5 rats per bathroom. Vitaly said he loves jail, and that's pretty good news for him, because they're just gonna let him marinate in there. Because Camp Bangong Diwa is known for holding detainees for 2 to 10 years without any sentences. Vitaly also was not working alone. because he had a certified moron cameraman working with him the entire time, Sly Kane. Now, Sly Kane is wanted because he is an affiliate of the crimes committed. And he's also trying his best to be Sly Cooper, and he's on the run, trying to sneak around and not get caught. He was tracked down via Facebook, and the pictures he's posted, and the live streams he's streamed. He's live streaming while on the run. He thinks this is some dumbass game of catch me if you can. He fled from a beach resort after the internet CSI'd him and his location. This guy's clicking the go live button while being fucking wanted. Absolutely no brain cells. Zero. I mean, I guess since he's still on the run, you could still say the cameraman never dies. But this guy is such a jackass, and this guy is so stupid. He's probably gonna be the one to break that code, and he's gonna be the one to fucking get caught and lose it all for everyone. Thanks, jackass. Currently, this guy's only defense is, it's just a prank, bro. And I'm no lawyer, but I don't think that works too well in a court case. Currently, his charges are theft, attempted theft, unjust vexation, public scandal, cyber harassment, and attempted robbery. This guy's such a jackass. One of his charges is, you're mad annoying, bro, fuck you. There's been petitions to get this asshole banned, and it's reached 3,000 signatures, and yeah, let's ban him. He's a felon now. And many people are just calling it how it is. It's criminal behavior. If the average viewer can't tell if your content is body cam footage or not, it's not a prank channel anymore. It's just a crime reel. Like, it's just, to begin with, this was never funny. But his pranks aren't pranks anymore. It's just evidence exhibit A for the court case. And this guy's probably gonna have the shortest court case of all time. The easiest conviction for a judge ever. Now, what do we think is next for Vitaly? I'll give you a quick hint. It's not a sponsorship deal. This guy has no bail, no trial date. It could take 2 to 3 years just to be sentenced. And he's facing 24 years if convicted. And no one on this case is wanting to take it easy on him. Everyone wants to see him locked up. He decided to get institutionalized instead of demonetized. By the time his trial even starts, TikTok's gonna be banned for the 50th time, and YouTube's gonna be run by AI cat videos. This guy should have stuck to paid actors, because when you mess with the real deal, you actually face consequences. In prison, he officially loses everything that makes him him. He can't just be a jackass to everyone, because he'll get the shit beat out of him. He can't take his steroids because no one's gonna give it to him. And he can't do shit for the camera because the only camera that's watching is making sure he isn't getting out of the shithole he's stuck in. This guy wanted a lot of views, and he wanted a lot of clout. And he got a lot of views. He also found some rats, no bail, an entire presidential speech. He wanted clout, and now he's in custody. And this is luckily not any cancel culture bullshit. This is called law enforcement. If there's anyone out there who wants to follow in his footsteps and are thinking about pranking strangers abroad for views, fake that shit, bro. Pay someone $20 and say, hey, let me pull your pants down. Hey, let me kiss your mom, kid. Don't grab a fucking real police officer's gun, please. We don't need another one of those dumbass bullshit happening. But that's all I have for today, so make sure you like and subscribe, because that shit helps the channel out. And thankfully, we finally got the poster child for what happens when an IRL streamer goes too far behind bars. Have a good one, guys.